Kroxa Skelemental kitty with a bit of a fling here in Modern. So this one is historic inspired. We have a lot more on the YouTube video. The YouTube video will be coming out soon, so this will hopefully be after that YouTube video. So you'll go check that out to find out more. But basically, I'll give you the rundown. We're playing the Kroxa Skelemental list. We're ditching the Luris and Bobble. We're putting in Fling and Claim to Fame. We have reasons for this. We're going to talk about them as we play. We're going to get into the matches. Dreadhorde Butcher's kind of cool, isn't he? I made a comment about making more Eidolons. I'm going to add over a Fatal Push, and we're going to run it. Slightly different than when I just exported, but that's so that you know that, and no one else. Let's play a league. I'm going to let you guys argue it out about the two sets. I'm just going to hang tight and wait to see what happens. By the way, I wouldn't be surprised in the scholarly set blue-white gets detained again or something. That seems so scholarly. But maybe that's just because Azorius in general feels very scholarly. Okay. So, the idea of this list, unlike our other Kroxa Skelemental lists, is to be a little bit more aggressive. We're going to see if that plays out here in this league. We found our first match. Let's play some Magic. Let's play first. Well, I have an Inquisition, I have a Thoughtseize. I don't have a second land. This is kind of risky. Kind of risky. I have to look up who that is, Last God. I'm not as adept with the lore. Who wants... Okay, two options here. Who wants to Inquisition ourselves and then unearth a Skelemental? And then who wants to just play this out and Inquisition Thoughtseize my opponent? By the way, thanks for being talkative tonight. It's made the Friday quite enjoyable. I think I'll keep this. We'll risk it. You like Inquisition? You like Inquisitioning them or Inquisitioning me? I need to go after them. We'll see what's up. Inquisition self. It's a little all in. Inquisitioning ourselves is a little bit all in. Oh, gosh. I take Veil so they don't get another one when I Thoughtseize them again, right? If I take Pact, they can't go off this coming turn. They would have to have Manamorphose into Neoform to go off exactly. I think that's worth a risk here. Alright, Veil gone. What's up, opponent? Gemstone, probably a Serum Visions. And I'm going to watch these scries. This will be important. Fatal Push is bad here. Kroxa is okay. Skelemental is gas if I can get it going. Where are they scries going to, opponent? One bottom, one top. Alright, I'm Thoughtseizing now. We have an Evolution in here. We have a Summoner's Pact. We have some mana. Yep, 2 Simian Spirit Guides, and they have 1 card coming that they wanted. Could be a land. Probably Pact now, isn't it? It's either Pact or Evolution. They have like 7 evolution type effects here. They don't have as many packs, but they do have the other Allosauruses. I needed to stave off for probably about 3 more turns. So the question is, what stops it? They put something on the top. Whatever they put on the top probably synergizes with evolution. They currently don't have green and blue. I'm going to take the evolution here and leave them with a Pact. This could be risky to do. Evolution to me, so they had a land on top. Land, please. Please, 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 please. Oh, shoot. All right, pass turn. The more turns we don't get to do something here, the worse it's going to be. And they take the Pact now. You should draw some lands. I should. I really, really should, shouldn't I? Looks like my opponent hit everything they need. 2 Simian Spirit Guides here. We've got a Griselbrand. I'm pretty dead here. Should have taken the Pact. Yeah. I should have drawn a land. Pact finds them stuff. So, like, to your argument, I can take Pact or Evolution, right? There are 4 Evolutions, 4 Neoforms in the deck. Pact, there's 4 Pacts, 4 Allosaurus Riders. I guess if I take Pact, they're not guaranteed to have one, but then taking the Evolution, they don't have the other. Evolution does nothing if they don't have creatures. It's fair. But isn't the argument back and forth the same here? The argument being that if my opponent draws then an Evolution or draws a Allosaurus, I should have taken the Evolution. What is this? You gain life equal to the life you lost this turn? Holy crap. They have to Pact. They have to Pact is Allosaurus 5 through 8. Right, just like the evolution that I took is evolution 1 of 8. They have 4 evolutions and 4 neoforms. So if they have one and one, I'm just taking one and hoping they don't draw the other 7. Right? Right? Is the math not the same? Right, what Squirmin's saying though, Zale, we're taking 1 of 8 either way. Right, isn't that results oriented here? Yeah, if they find one or the other. So if I take the evolution. Anyway, we shouldn't have kept a 1-lander. Let's see here. I want to bring Eidolons in here. Terminate's okay. Ashiok's good. Pact guarantees the creature instead of actually missing it to the top. So but I take Pact. They have 7 and 50 cards to draw the card they need. If I take Evolution, they have 7 and 50 cards to draw what they need. Alright, this matchup Lurrus is too slow here. Claim to Fame's too slow. Dreadhorde Arcanist is probably okay. Season Pyromancer's too slow. In these, out these. Any other changes here? Probably not. Fulminators are interesting. Fatal Push, pull out, Dreadhorde 1. bring in a claim. Bring in a claim to fame. That way I can get a Kroxa back. I think there may be like arguments for one or the other based on your gut feeling, but I think mathematically it's all the same. I think mathematically it's all the same. All right, let's play first. We have an Unearth. We have a Eidolon here. Season and Terminate. I don't like this hand at all. Fling seems too cute. Bring in Brutality. Brutality doesn't hit too many spells. This hand's not very good either. I need to be able to interact with my opponent. My opponent's mulled to 6. I've mulled to 6. Let's mulligan with them. Looking for... Well, this is not it. Mulligan... Oh, we're just going to Oblivion with my opponent. Hey! Alright, here we go. I gotta keep 3 here. Keep... these 3? Probably just keep this. Oh. Doot 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 doot. Play line. All right, hit my land, please. Hit my land, and Skelemental gets us going. Yeah, we could concede. I'm not going to concede. One more land right here. All right, Kroxa's kind of halfway there. Kroxa's kind of halfway there, and if I get an Unearth, I could just Inquisition myself and unearth my Skelemental. We got a ways to go. They got to discard a card. Boom, got a land. Check it out. Check it out. Man, if I get a Thunderkin Awakener after playing the Skelemental, opponent's done. Gemstone Mine, 2 lands here? Come on, top deck land. Get him, Kroxa. You get him, buddy. What do you think they get rid of this time? Chancellor. That's a green card gotten rid of. It's good for us. Come on, top deck land. I did throw, what, 2 lands to the bottom? 17 lands remaining. Whiff. 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 Allosaurus with 1 card remaining. Ooh. Oh. Okay, okay. I'm going to shock in here. I'm getting rid of that card. I don't know what that card is, but we're getting rid of it. Punch him. Get out of here, card. I don't know what you are, but get out of here. It'll take 6 doing this, too. Now they have to top deck. And this helps the Kroxa, possibly. If I had another land, I can, like, Inquisition myself. Set up Kroxa soon. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Pact of Negation. Ha! Protecting the combo. What a joke. Top deck is a... Oh, sweet. Yes. Go get him. Hit him for 7. Give him a hug. Get rid of that card. Sacrifice the Skelemental. That's right. What's next? What is this? Don't cast an evolution here. I will flip the table if you do. Don't do it. Why are you paying costs? I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Alright, I'm Inquisitioning myself here. If I get another fetch land, I can put a Kroxa down. Maybe I can get lucky here. We're going to go to 9 here. Obviously, I'm not attacking. Classic Neoform. I double Skelementaled them. Cleared the hand. They had an Allosaurus in play. And they just get the evolution off the top. Alright, we'll see how far they want to go here. I think they just hang tight. Oh, they go for it. Whiff on the 7. Whiff. Whiff, 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 whiff. Was that a smart idea? Oh gosh, yes it was. I may have preemptively suggested a concession, but I feel vindicated. We were a turn away from killing them. We were a turn away. And what happens? What happens? Because if they block Thunderkin there, and then they attack with the Allosaurus, we would then have enough creatures in the graveyard with the fetch land we got, and we would have been able to Kroxa. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. And we missed lands for several turns here. No, we didn't miss lands. I don't know what we did. I hate this list. I hate Gristlebrand. I feel like in many ways they're just one card always away from just winning the game. But you can attack it so many ways and still miss. You can still miss out, and it just drives me insane. This is me ranting about this list. I would, if they randomly just banned Gristlebrand for the format's sanity, I would not be upset. I will take a turn 3 loss to Devoted Druid every day, but this one just sends me off the edge. It's just too much for me. Maybe that makes me a bad Magic player wishing Gristlebrand gone, but man, this one just grates my nerves. I would actually ban Gristlebrand. I think an Allosaurus Rider into evolutioning to do something very interesting is a fine and very interesting way to play. But to go and get something that then just combos out like crazy, not to mention they can do this on like turn 2 and just play Gristlebrand and like not even attack. Not even use it. And then they swing the next turn and can draw like 14 cards. That's crazy. You're trying to say right-click concede, but we're having a great conversation here. Maybe my opponent misclicks or something. Also, spoilers for those that go watch the YouTube exclusive. I play against this exact list. Find out how we do when we post it. Probably by Labor Day. All right, match 2. Let's get that one out of the way. Also, watch that one because we do a sick line and it's awesome. Go find us on YouTube. Next few days, put that notification, subscribe, look for the one that comes out, has the cool intro, and you'll be good to go. All right, let's give ourselves an actual chance here at this. We have an Unearthed, Claim to Fame, Seasoned Pyromancer, Inquisition. Let's keep this. Add command, right-click, concede. That's so rude. That's so rude. All right, Fetch, Shock, Inquisition. Let's see what we're against. Shall we? It's going to be just right. R-I-G-H-T. Okay, we have a couple walls. We have an Aether Gust. Well, that's frustrating. I have a lot of red spells. I have a lot of spells that can't get through this either. But they're not Urian? They don't appear to be. I'm going to take a wall. Aether Gust tempos me out, but the wall draws them a card. And they currently have only one blue pip, which is the Flooded Strand. They need to hit a few extras, and having this Temple Guard makes me want to make it harder for them to draw consistently here. Is it right? I don't know. We'll find out. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. V. D. Bull. Second one is the one you're looking for. First one was the first one we played tonight. Opponent top decks a Field of the Dead. I'm so excited. Oh, baby. Alright. Well, looks like we're going to get this Seasoned Pyromancer down. We're probably going to hold the Unearth. I could hold a Claim to Fame, but I got a couple things that are at 3 that I would prefer to draw. So Seasoned Pyromancer ditching Lightning Bolt and Claim, possibly, or the card I draw. Smack down an Unearth. My opponent's so kind as to not ruin me with this Aether Gust here, so definitely want to consider playing our Seasoned Pyromancer here. We're not going to use the bolts here in case the top of the library is kind to us and gives us a card we'd like to keep. Cards we'd like to keep do include a Skelemental. There's a Butcher. Butcher's an okay card. It's an okay card. It's going to have trouble getting through the wall. Let's... Seasoned Pyromancer's being played. Let's get rid of the Butcher, because I can reanimate it with Claim and the Lightning Bolt, and that's why I have Unearth and the Claim. We find our way into a Skelemental, which is okay. So we got an Aether Gust to beat coming up. I also got a Castle, which is actually not too bad. I wonder what they're going to do with this Aether Gust. Flooded Strand has been played now. Aether Gust is online. 2 Cryptics and some unknown cards. Butcher Bolt is reasonable to get rid of the Wall of Omens? Possibly. Possibly. I can do that with the Claim side here. Cracking Flooded Strand. We might be Skelementaling if my opponent does nothing else here. Skelemental plus Claim is kind of fun. Ooh, Euro. Alright. I'm kind of good with this. The historic version of this list plays against Euro all the time and wins, so maybe I'll get lucky here. Flooded Strand number 2 here. They're not countering currently, which is good. So we have red, red, and black, and then I need black over here. So we'll get an extra black here. So red, red, black. We're going to play... Let's do the Claim side first. Get Butcher back. Butcher is probably the one they want to block. Claiming back the Butcher. Play down a Skelemental here as well. And swing with the team. This is a lot of damage on turn 4. A lot of damage, and if the Skelemental connects, it's going to make them discard some cards. In we go. Do they take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or do they block over here? They're deciding to block Butcher because it grows if it connects. 10 damage into my opponent. Make them discard 2 cards. They get rid of a Cryptic and a Force of Negation. They leave themselves with an Aether Gust and a Cryptic. Breeding Pool tapped. They need another blue source for this Cryptic. Otherwise, we're going to be dealing with just an Aether Gust here. We're dealing with an Aether Gust. And I can Inquisition it away. I will attempt to Inquisition it away before unearthing my Lightning Skelemental and bashing their face in. They might pop like a Seasoned Pyromancer up in the air here through the Aether Gust, which is kind of okay with me. Probably just put it on top if they do that. Because I'm playing land and unearth here. They're thinking. Forces using one of the cryptics. They leave themselves with the Aether Gust. Blocks here. Bounces token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wait on unearth. If I put unearth here, they just Aether Gust the Skelemental. If they Aether Gust the Skelemental, I'm kind of okay with that. Let's do this. I'm going to claim my Seasoned Pyromancer to see if I can get them to use this Aether Gust like now or, you know, there we go. Use it. Oh man, a leak. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Well, they have an Aether Gust here, so they have to only bounce. So they'll bounce something, or they're going to lose it. So we'll see what they bounce, and if they bounce the Skelemental, I'm kind of okay with that. We're swinging for lethal here. I say lethal. They could block over here, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this will go. I think this is bad. I'm going to just top this card. So I have it swinging next turn. My opponent's top decking. And they can't top deck a Cryptic. So they have to top deck a counter spell. And they're torn here. They're going to take 4 here because they don't want Butcher to grow. And that puts my opponent at 5. Knowing that they have a Skelemental and whatever they top here. Euro could come out here if they hit another blue or green source. Got there. Ooh, an unearthed. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. So, I normally don't consider Fulminator Mage so much, but I like the idea of a Fulminator Mage strictly because of the field. I think Ashiok has a place here. I think Terminate has a place over Fatal Push. I think Eidolon and Dreadhorde also have a place. I do not think Collective Brutality is. My reasoning for this Collective Brutality is for burn and prowess matchups. It's also for heavy, heavy combo, not Neoform though. We will just disregard Neoform. But it would be for like Storm as well. I like these 7, or 10. I don't know if I'm going to fit them all in though. Trying to think what I want to take out here. Fling is kind of interesting. I want to keep that in because that's really good with Kroxa, laying down damage. Dreadhorde Arcanist is interesting with the Claim to Fame package. I don't like Luris here. I don't like Fatal Push. I can probably get rid of an Unearth because they might go after my graveyard, and as such, I'll get rid of a Claim. One Fling is probably okay because having a Fling countered is brutal. So we're minimizing some of the blowout cards that could happen. This gets me these 7 that I'm most interested in. The Fulminator and going after the lands is maybe not a good idea. Maybe I just try to beat them before that happens. I could play a Singleton Fulminator over something. Maybe over like one Seasoned Pyromancer as just an out to it. We'll see if I preferred the Seasoned Pyromancer or the Fulminator Mage if we draw the Fulminator Mage. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Well, I don't think I'd want either. I have a 1 lander here. I don't think I can keep this. Let's not keep 1 landers. We've already done that enough. Shoot. It's a good 1 lander now. Here I probably ditch the Butcher here. Trying to hit an Ashiok wouldn't be a bad idea. I could actually ditch the Bolt. Bolt doesn't hit too much. Do I think I'm going to draw a land in the first two? Of course I am. Now I'm going to go against what I said. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. We're going to draw a land in the first two cards, and we'll be just fine. Just fine. Keep smiling. Inquisition our opponent. Let's see what's up. Alright, double growth spiral and a Euro. I'm going to just get rid of the Euro. I'm getting rid of the Euro. It kind of does the same thing as a growth spiral and it gains life and draws a card. So if I can just prevent that, I'd much rather do that. Top deck land, please. Thank you. Alright, we're going to go fetch and shock here. I'm really tempted to Butcher here. Starting to get the Butcher in is kind of like a fun way to really start making it painful. I can play an Eidolon right after. If I miss my land, then I can follow with Kroxa. I like the idea of this growing. My opponent's just got ramp spells, so they're not blocking this turn. They may not even be blocking next turn. So 1, 2, then 3. They could be running some paths. They are in the Bant colors. We'll see if that's what they have to get rid of this guy, but if not, we'll be in good shape. We'll be in good shape. If my opponent does go after my lands here with a Field of the Ruin, I think I've got to get black for Ashiok. Alright, this coming turn we start with an attack. Bonus Eidolon. So it looks like we're playing Eidolon this turn. In for a pair here. Butcher is growing. This is where Fling would be very good. Even if they countered, we'd still get at least some of the damage. Flinging right now, this creature would do 6 for 2 mana. It's crazy. Oh. Counter and return. All right. Counter and return. Still want to Ashiok. Still want that down. Field. Up to 5 lands. We know it's Growth Spiral and 2 unknowns. To terminate. It's not very good. Let's go ahead and lead with a Kroxa here this time around. Make them at least discard and get some value out of our discard here. It's nice to have the terminate. That gets rid of Euro. Obviously, this is sort of helping them, but so is the Growth Spiral. I'm almost wanting them to play the Euro out this next turn, so I can terminate it, and then we'll get the Ashiok down in a few more turns. Field of the Dead's probably got a good chance of killing us, though. I need the black mana. I have an Eidolon in hand, but I think the black mana is more important for the Ashiok here. They field us, they Growth Spiral. No extra land off the top, so they have 2 actionable spells, and then they take their top card here. Green, green, blue, blue is available to them. They play a Mystic Sanctuary tapped. Looks like we're going to see ourselves with a Euro across from us, which is fine. We can terminate it. Scary thing here is if they do get another land here, they start activating Field of the Dead, which is going to be a problem. Bummer. I don't know if I can beat the Field of the Dead. Terminate Euro pass turn. We're going to be attacked by 2 sets of zombies here. Unless they counter this. In which case, if they do, I'm done. Walking away. What is it? 104.3 or something? Oh, they have a Veil. I'm done. I'm done. I'm getting hit for 10. Getting hit for 10. They'll probably, if they have a land, they get another zombie. If they don't, bashing me. Okay. I'm going to bring an extra Fulminator in over a Seasoned. That seems okay. I'm still going to keep the Fling. I want this Fling to work. That's going to be my only change. Looking for 2 lands or more in the opener. Let's get him. Hello, mana traders. You've followed before. You've unfollowed and refollowed. Alright, let's keep this hand. Thoughtseize. Steal something. Get in there. Get the job done. Thoughtseize. We have a Veil. We have a Path. I'll just take the Path. They can cantrip. It'd be more important for me to keep my creatures bashing their faces in. Flooded Strand for our opponent. We'll see if they want to cantrip this or not. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, we'll just... That's fine. I'm shocking it anyway. Blood Crypt here. Butcher. And swing out. So Butcher's going to grow here, which is nice. I'm hoping they haven't drawn a 2-mana counterspell. If they don't have a 2-mana counterspell, Lightning Skelemental is going to come in next. And then we're going to unearth and bash again. Running into a lot of graveyard decks recently. Is there something I can put in my mono red prison to help this? Relic, Tormod's Crypt, Scavenger Grounds for the deserts. Stuff like that. Go find a mountain here. Relic is sometimes played and you can get rid of your chalices in some of those matchups because sometimes they don't matter. Sometimes it does. So it just depends on how you approach it. I'm going to put this on top because I can actually attempt to play it again, and if they counter it, I get to unearth it right after. I'm hitting for 2 and it's going to grow to 3. I think those are your best cards. Soul Guide Lantern's okay. Trying to think what other decent things are good. If you splash green for Koithis Red Prison is pretty good at keeping the graveyard in check. So that's something you could do as well. Alright, again we go with the Skelemental. I'm hoping they mana leak this. Oh, they don't. Okay. I was really hoping they would just mana leak it. But apparently we're hitting for 9. 9, Butcher grows, Skelemental makes them discard. We're about to get Cryptic, it looks like. Field and Temple go to the bin. Still have this Veil. Skelemental goes to the yard, and we'll pass. Here's a good example where I could fling and win the game. Oust. Interesting. All right. I'm going to fetch before this happens. I really wish I had a way to get rid of my creature there instead of having it ousted. I do gain a little bit of life here. We'll see what's on top before that card. Oh, it's an unearth. All right, well, I'm just going to unearth Skelemental a few times and win this game. There he be. The Skelemental. Am I taking my opponent to 1? To 1 they go. Discards their hand. Top of the library. Double Veil. It's good to know they have a bunch of Veils. I don't go after their hand like that, though. That would be rude. Alright, so what beats us here? Removal beats us. Cryptic beats us for a turn. There you go. We got there. We won the match. Beaten down, but now we got the 2-1. How do you donate? Donations go through bits right now. I don't deal with the PayPal stuff because I don't want to get messed up with all of that stuff. I don't think I want to open donations up. Not interested. So if you have bits, you know, if you wanted to donate $5, go get $5 of bits. It'll take some of them away because that's what Twitch does, but then you can throw some bits at me if you wanted to. That would be the way to donate. You can also gift people subs. I actually kind of like that as a donation. That is a completely fine one. I know I only get a portion of it because it's a subscriber, but it's kind of cool to share that with people. Bitobits. Thanks, Last God. But to me, that is the better way to donate personally to myself because it shares our emotes, it shares some fun with other people, and that's how I get behind it. All right, we got the play here. Let's see how this runs. Thoughtseize our opponent and then butcher them? Surely this isn't very good. Surely this isn't very good. Let's see. No, crap, it's not very good. You gonna go get your life savings? All right. Don't cash out the 401k. Scalding Tarn for our opponent. Now, Lava Dart matchups are actually some of our worst matchups, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get a Butcher down. Seeing a Fling here is kind of nice. Maybe we'll get to use that. Our opponent won't be countering. So a Kroxa and a Fling could be a fun thing in our future. Yes. Let the power flow. It's only $5 or $6? Well, then I would tell you to keep your life savings. Don't do it. Lava Darts me. Goes upstairs for a point. Alright, we can always get that back with a Claim to Fame or an Unearth. Let's see if we get one of those. 2 mana here, Manamorphose. We've played this mountain. Burst Lightning, Bedlam, the 3 unknowns here. Stormwing. Scries. Card on top and a card on bottom. We might be flooding out a little bit here. Maybe a little bit of flooding out. We don't need this much. We're hitting the flood button. The flood button. Swift Spear here. I imagine they'll just burst lightning me and hit me with 6 damage plus the 2 here. That's 8. Takes me to 10. Manamorphose here adds even more. This is why I have the extra idol on. We've been running into prowessy is it lists a little bit more frequently than we like. Extra Swift Spear here, and now we burst. And now we get hit for 8, 9, 10. I go to 6. That's not good. I try to play a fun game of black-red. First 2 opponents start game 1 with Leyline of Sanctity. Ooh, Luris. Well, I'm going to play Luris. It does have life gain. That being said, what's funny is my opponent could kill me here. They just have to see the line. I'm sure they'll see it. But all they have to do is draw a spell and Lava Dart me. This is a casted Lava Dart. We're dead. This goes to 4. They have a Lava Dart here, Lava Dart here. They ping them off. They hit for 6. We dead. We dead. All right. Sideboard we go. So this one is the Collective Brutality matchup. This is the Eidolon matchup. This is the Terminate matchup. And this is the Kalitas matchup. All of these goodies. What comes out here? Thoughtseize is not very good in this matchup. Skelemental's not very good, which means I take Thunderkin out. This is due to the pings of a lava dart. Lava dart just kind of wrecks our X1 pretty hard. Let's see here. Arcanist can come out as a one of here. And then I think I want to just take one Unearth and something else. I had 9 before, but I've added an extra Eidolon. I want to have enough Unearths to grab those. The thing is that our Unearths are better with Skelementals. We have Seasoned Pyromancers and Lurises, so I'm probably going to just drop one more Unearth. Yeah, but a Lava Dart on my turn is good news. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Butcher in for a season, then we're going to go for it. It's okay, but I just dumped 3 mana, or I did Unearth or did something there, and I just lose a Skelemental. I mean, I'm not doing any damage. They're not really losing a card there. Hey, thank you for the follow. No reptiles. Cut Butcher. Butcher's kind of interesting because their removal is more oriented towards actually doing damage. And so if we kind of get to a top deck empty-handed, the Butcher's kind of an interesting draw. I'm going to mulligan this. I have 1 land and I'm on the play. This hand's a lot better. Keep this. We can get rid of the fling here. I can start. I'm going to shock in here and do an Inquisition. So some removal here isn't really nice. I guess I'm just going to take a Swift Spear. Take a Swift Spear. We have a Burst Lightning and a Braid to beat. We can maybe be patient with our Eidolon here. Do a Collective Brutality next turn. We can probably just be cautious. Cautious and wary. Extra Lightning Bolt. I don't have a way to really protect my Eidolon just yet. Let's be patient. So if we cut Butcher, I'm not really sure what else I'm bringing in. And it's not that I disagree with that cut. I'm just not sure what I maybe bring in or out. Some people would be, hey, play Seasoned Pyromancers. Some will be like, play more removal. You know, it just depends on what people think is the best line for them. So we're going to let this hit me for 1 here, because then I can bolt at end step. They will use Mutagenic to save this, which is fine because then it becomes a 2/2 and I'll Collective Brutality to mode it. We're gonna go all the way for this. I'll be sad if they have another Mutagenic, but I don't think they will. We're going to 2-mode this at minimum here. I'm going to do 2-mode kill and remove a spell. We're going to ditch a Kroxa here. I don't need to cast the Kroxa. I don't need to give my opponent a choice here. We have a Burst Lightning and a Braid. I'm going to take the Burst Lightning. It gets more lethal as we go, and it's harder for them to cast a 2 and another 2 versus a 1 and something else. Fiery Islet down. Spritey Dragon. Hits for 1. Pass the turn. Got another Lightning Bolt here for the Sprite Dragon. We're going to do that. Over exposing to an Abrade and making that grow. And it's all on them now. I'm going to play Eidolon before I do Lurrus, because Lurrus can get those things back. And we'll see how this game wraps up. We're in the later half of this game. Need a top deck land. We do find it. Nice. And it gets me the basic swamp. Alright. Yeah. I like playing Lurrus here. I understand this exposes us to the Abrade, and the Abrade probably just kills the Lurrus. That's okay with me here. I think my Eidolon is worth more, and the Kroxa, the follow soon after, is going to be fine. They're going to take the entire turn to remove this because they don't want Kroxas showing up. There we go. Braid it away. No land either. If I hit a top deck land, we Kroxa. If not, we Eidolon. Alright, so we've spent most of their resources here. They can obviously have drawn more removal, but at this point, I have at least exhausted the creatures, exhausted some of these initial spells, and so any spell is probably going to target Eidolon here. Another Abrade here, so my opponent takes 2. Looking good. Miss land. We do an Eidolon. We're going to do another Eidolon over the Seasoned Pyromancer because we're going to rinse and repeat my opponent having to remove my Eidolon over doing damage to me. And if they don't touch this, then I'm attacking. There's a Lava Dart, so they have to Lava Dart and then use the other half of Lava Dart here. So they're taking 4 damage in order to remove an Eidolon. Feels good. Now they might have a play after this, like a creature, which is fine. Stormwing. Stormwing's a big creature, but we can deal with this. They play a land, which means Kroxa clears the hand if I draw the land. I don't want Butcher here, because Butcher doesn't get through, so we're going to go ahead and use Seasoned Pyromancer and trying to hit this last land. And I do hit it. I hit it, and I can claim back right now my Kroxa. And if I claim back right now my Kroxa, we're in good shape. At the same time, I can claim back an Eidolon. And we'll just worry about casting Kroxa next turn. I like this line here. If my opponent tries to cantrip a whole bunch to kill me, they're going to be killing themselves. So they got a balance between what they do and what they play here. Soulscar Mage is our opponent's option here. Be careful. Now I take damage by playing Kroxa, even though I pay 4. It is 2, converted mana cost. We're going to take 3, we're at 10. My opponent's at 9. Close game so far. The other thing that's nice is I can Fame later. We're going to Kroxa though this turn. I am going to take just a touch of damage. We're going to get rid of lands first. I'm then going to get rid of the Inquisition and the Lightning Bolt. We do take the damage from the Eidolon. This will get rid of their card in hand though, and this will make it safe for me to attack with Seasoned and Eidolon this turn. If they just go to discard. If they cast something, then the Soulscar Mage obviously grows. I'm hoping it's just like a land. Or maybe another Stormwing or something. I don't know. I don't know. They discarded Gut Shot, opting to not play the Gut Shot. So now I can Seasoned here and Eidolon. And I'm going to play the Cliffs in to play tapped. Doesn't really make sense for me to hold it here. But now my opponent's going to be at 4. Oh, nope. Sorry, not 4, 5, but they're at 7. Tap land, pass turn. Kroxa's threatening lethal here. Eidolon protects me pretty closely here from dying. And if they kill the Eidolon and then attack or stay back, I can Fame to make something much bigger. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. The other side of the whole Fame, the claim to Fame, has been really useful. Just able to pump up a creature an extra 2 after bringing it back and giving it haste. This can be a lot. You can make an Eidolon a 4/2 and attack. It's nice. It's good. If you have 5 mana like this, claim, Fame, Butcher, make it 3, it gets the counter, make it 4, fling it, does 4 and does the 4 from the fling. So that's 3, 7, 10 damage for 5 mana. It's pretty good. We win that one. We're going to go ahead and just submit straight back here. No changes. How's everyone's Friday going? Have people been doing any Friday Night Magic things? Whether that's virtually, not virtually, Arena FNM, what have you? This is a pretty easy keep. This is everything we want. How often do you find yourself casting the Fame half? Well, this is the 7th match I've played with this. I've actually probably cast it in 2 matches already. So, a reasonable amount considering the sample size is so low so far. We use it more for the claim side to make recursive eidolons, for example. Making recursive eidolons is most definitely frustrating for our opponent. Also, this Blood Crypt should be in play, not the Black Cleave. What's up, Shanks? Should I be putting my efforts into Thunderkin Pile or God Tribal for Pioneer? I'm not versed very much in Pioneer. I unfortunately cannot give you a very good suggestion. Please take my apology. Dang, a couple Swift Spears here. I wonder if they have that nastiness again. Let's go for it. A Collective Brutality. I'm gonna 2-mode this. Let's hit the creature and go after the hand. We're gonna actually get rid of another Collective Brutality because I have another one here. I don't think I need to gain a whole lot of life here. Wonder if they have a way to pump this Swift Spear. Is it worth saving, opponent? Looks like it is. They have the Mutagenic again. I've had it a lot tonight. Lightning Bolt, Lava Dart, Burst Lightning. I guess I'll take a Lightning Bolt. That's a tough hand to see. Might mean Stormwing doesn't show up, though, which would be really nice. Oh, darn it. That means it does show up. Hits for a bunch here. So they get to play Stormwing here. They have a Lava Dart and a Burst Lightning. Man, we're not looking too hot here. Daniels, thank you for the follow. And the deck list is their second one. We're gonna go 2-mode here. I think I have to go 3-mode. 1, 2, 3, Fling and Luris out. Luris gains us life, but I don't see myself just playing a Luris here and getting to do a whole lot. I'm gonna get rid of the Burst Lightning here. Some would say that's a bit odd. I'll let them cast the Lava Dart and then use the Lava Dart. I'd rather do that because it's 1-in-1 damage. I know it's an extra prowess trigger, but I don't think it matters because the Burst Lightning is 2 damage anyway. The way they're tapping makes me think they've just got me killed here. Anyway. Light up the stage. So they would have done Burst and light up the stage instead. They have a Gut Shot and then they'd sacrifice the Lava Dart anyway. This would be lethal. Either way. Nice deck, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit historic inspired. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll show people what the Arena one looks like. Probably won't play it though. This is 10 damage, Gut Shot kills. Turn 4, nice. So we had a bunch of Collective Brutalities. One thing I guess to note here is although Collective Brutality is brought in for this list, It looks like it didn't do enough. Terminates would be nice to remove some of these creatures we have trouble taking care of. So that's something to mentally put away for us. We're currently 1-2 with this list, but I think we can come back for that 3-2. I think it's possible. So we'll keep on trucking here. Keep on trucking. You can make it an argument that we're 1-1. I don't know if I honor that first game. I think it's too much of a coin flip. All right, match 4 coming up. Match 4. Let's throw up stream labels and get that updated. I don't know why it doesn't update sometimes. I think we're 2 away from 2004-50, the big 50 mark. 2 follows away. All right, let's play first. Couple fatal pushes, a lightning bolt, and a butcher. Let's give it a shot. Opponent mulls to 6. No hand disruption here. That's okay though. We'll get around to that soon enough. Start with the marsh flats and pass turn. Misty Rainforest. We do not mind seeing blue. The fatal pushes may not be very useful here, though, if they are a control match. Attempt to butcher. And let's swing for a point. Bam. In we go. All right, so butcher is here. We have 2 bolts. Depending on how fast butcher grows, we could have a quick turn 4 or 5 here. Hallowed Fountain shocks in, and ops. Wow, they're ready to take the damage. What's funny here is I can actually avoid a path on my butcher, possibly. The wall. Well, I guess fatal push is going to be okay. This is the second wall we've seen tonight. Of course, when I'm playing the little butcher list. Let's go into Inquisition and see what the heck is up here. We have a bonus wall. We have a path. We have a mana leak. We have a search. Field again. So I can take care of both walls. I don't care about Jace. I think it's just path. Get rid of the path. Shock this in. Fatal push. Might even bolt. These fatal pushes are coming in handy to get rid of the walls. Cool. In for 2. Pass turn. Grows again. Up to 3. Now it's getting pretty lethal here. Plays the field. Plays the wall. I'm just going to bolt in response here. This takes them down to 11. Wall draws a card. A little surprised to play the field and then wait to see if they had like a shock land or a fetch land to go with what they had going on here. Fun fact, Fling would win the game. Fatal push the wall out of the way, attack, and possibly bolt them. We'll probably bolt on their turn here to avoid certain scenarios happening. Misty Rainforest. Looks like we're going to see a Jace. Jace played. So they return this to our hand. I could bolt it and do 4 to them, and then I just have to hit them for 3. Can I hit them for 3? I wonder if it's going to be too hard. Be cool to have a fling. We're going to attempt to bolt my... Oh, that's right. It's a 4/4. We're just going to like ignore that happened. Gonna ignore that happened. You know what? I'm so frustrated that I did that. Seasoned Pyromancer, throw the Butcher away. Get him out of here. Doesn't deserve to be in our hand. Should have been bolt upstairs, and then with the Seasoned Pyromancer there, we'd be bolting again upstairs. Force. So we have Mana Leak and Search. Oh, good job, Harry. Yeah, you can come back. You can come back. As the night goes on. Alright. What do we got, opponent? Picking up some good cards, I'm sure. Search for Skelemental is down. We have Mana Leak open right now. It's a nice card. Let's go ahead and attempt a Thought Seize here and take a look at what else is going on. They might attempt to Mana Leak this. If they do, I'd probably let it resolve. Snapcaster. Okay. We take the Mana Leak here. Leave them with an island. I just unearth the Butcher here. I can swing everything at Jace. Be in good shape here. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta swing everything at Jace. Probably be trading Butcher with Snapcaster here. Oh, Butcher's gonna grow. Okay. They're like, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Point upstairs. You could make plenty of arguments on how we were supposed to win this game. I'm all ears. And I think they'd all be correct at this point. Opponent flips. Plays an island. They did not put anything, so they took whatever was off the top. So you're asking how often I play the Claim to Fame. Well, I can do it here and attempt to win. Let's go for it. Claim. And if they counter the claim, I'll just Fame right here. Searching with the Escanta. Revealing. Needs a path. Taking too long. What do you got for me? You only look at 3 cards? 4 cards? 4 cards. Oh gosh, they found the path. They found the path. Alright, I'm going to Fame our Elemental here. This way, if they do path and they go after the Butcher here, I'm hitting for at least 5 on this side. If they path the Elemental, the Butcher grows, presenting lethal again. So they got to path something, and I'm getting a land here. Which is nice with the Castle Locthwain now. Just depends on what they want to path. Any scenario here ends up them with a bolt. Could kill them. They path my creature. We'll take probably more black here because of castle. We hit for 5. They go to 1. Path out of hand. fetches are offline. These two creatures kill you as well. A bolt kills you. Kroxa probably kills you. Skelemental probably kills you. What is this? Oh, now I feel really good. If you're using Azcanta here with 2 mana, it feels real good. Like super good. Did we win? Did we get around our terrible punt? We bolted our own butcher. And still might win. It's like a reverse flex. Their Azcantas take a while to resolve. We got a W. We got a W. All right. Eidolon's coming for this matchup. Butcher can come in. I could see maybe a pair of Fulminators as well. I think it's interesting because I would say normally I'd take the Fatal Pushes out, but they actually sort of helped here. I wonder what I'm supposed to take out. Bolt your own Butcher, that's nothing. Cast EE for 1 into your own Chalice on 1, despite having plenty of the same color. There you go. Fling out? Yeah, I guess if it got countered. The Fling is mainly for Butcher or a Kroxa being played on 2. So it's like sort of okay if it happens. That's the theory behind it at least. But I could see a Fling out this time around. A Fulminator is probably just not worth it. I probably just need to make room for Eidolon and Butcher here. They do path a lot of things, but they also counter. Yeah, Fling's got a very specific thing it's used for in this matchup. It's 4 mana, do 6, potentially a discard as well. It's also 5 mana, make them discard 2, do an extra 6. That's what it's for. It's also for this card. So if we sacrifice, we don't get the Fling, it could still be 3 or 4 damage. So that's the idea. Man, I don't think I'm supposed to play these Fatal Pushes. I like the Fling still. Maybe I can find 2 other cards I don't like here. Let's get rid of one. Let's get rid of an Arcanist, and let's get rid of one Season. No, that's like for this matchup. Oh, Bolt, no, Claim. Oh, yeah. We'll do one Fling. We'll do one Fling. Wow, Fling. What up, KO Diamonds? How's it going? I was about to say down one Arcanist. The last one, I don't know. I just took one Fling out. We'll do a one of Fling. I think 2 is more correct here, but I think Seasoned Pyromancer and Lurrus are okay here. I could even take one Lurrus out and bring the Fling back in. But Lurrus reoccurring Kroxa is pretty decent too. Dealer's choice. Look at this no land hand. I'm getting a lot of these tonight. All right, we have a Bolt. We have an Unearth. Man, this hand doesn't do a whole lot either. Snapkeep. Yeah, it's just spells. Just spells. This can't be a keep either. It can be. I gotta get aggressive. Here we go. Here we go. Keep. I will get rid of a Thunderkin and an Unearth. Cancel. I'm going to get rid of... Do I get rid of Eidolon actually because it's non-castable? Eidolon and Thunderkin? That's probably okay. That's probably just the safer way to go about it. I'm probably going to hit red mana right away. But let's play the castable things and then have the unearth to get something that we get on 3 or something back more safely. Check it out. Got the red mana immediately. We're a dumpster. Should have just ditched the swamp. Who needs a swamp? Go down to the one-lander. All right, we're gonna see a wall of omens, aren't we? We're just gonna get brick wall, and Butcher's just gonna smack the wall with his mace. Just gonna wham, wham. It's like. Well, I did take the Fatal Pushes out. I still think the Fatal Push is the right thing to take out. I honestly cannot imagine I'm supposed to keep them in against a couple walls. Mana Tithe? Should we be playing Mana Tithe? Maybe. Maybe. Mana Tithe more than not is like a spell snare. Oh gosh, I'm hitting all the lands now. Now I'm flooding out. We'll just pass turn. I'm not going to attack. I'll respect my opponent going to block. Go ahead, opponent. You're up. Now I'm feeling silly for keeping this unearth. I should probably just have an Eidolon in play. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Alright, let's Thoughtseize our opponent. Let's watch this get mana leaked. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it didn't. Oh, snap. Look at this hand. Oh, snap. Purge is kind of annoying. Timely is kind of annoying. Snapcaster is sort of annoying. Jace sort of annoying. Probably Jace, because I'll probably lose to Jace over time. The Purge is rough, though, because it's going to get rid of a Butcher, and I won't be able to use it. Timely is going to be a pain. What's up, Mad Knives? What up, Mad Knives? I have selected Jace. I don't know why the client is being like this. What? You went to F&M? How was your F&M? Why did I win this? Alright, we're 2-2. 2-2 playing red-black Kroxa Skelemental. How'd your F&M go? Hopefully you were safe. What happened? I Thoughtseize my opponent, thought for a few minutes. Or really like 30 seconds, and my opponent conceded. And I feel like I was justified in thinking because they had a Purge that kills everything I play. They have a Snapcaster that Snapcasts the Purge or the Timely back. Timely makes lots of tokens, and Jace is a pain. Honestly, I was wrecked, but my opponent conceded. Took card control and went 1-2. What were your matchups against? First paper matches in months. Missed so many. Okay. Missing triggers. All right, we're going to play first here. This hand looks pretty decent. Let's go. Let's play this Marsh Flats down. All right, we both keep 7. Match 5 here with red-black. Kroxa, FLING aggro in Modern. Snow-covered forest noble. Well, we're going to shoot that. Go away, noble. Not allowed. Get out of here. Snoop combo is going to be hard. Jund Death Shadow is going to be probably about a 50-50, and Tron you should be slightly favored. So yeah, kind of got the 50-50 matchup. You probably won against Tron, I would guess. Snoop combo, you're gonna probably lose to. You don't have that much removal in the Karn list, and they can just get the Snoops. Yep, there you go. There's the 50-50. Get wrecked by goblins, and Tron, no problem. Alright, we have an Ephemerate, Coiling Oracle, Noble Craziness list across from us. This is looking interesting. I am going to Fatal Push this. We're going to leave ourselves with a Bolt. I'm going to leave this Bolt in the reserves as well, and we're going to hit my opponent for a point. Is this What's-Its-Face deck? Yes. It is exactly What's-His-Face. Mr. Flicker? Is that the person's name? Mr. Flicker. Soul Herder deck. You got it. You got it. Just I don't know if he goes by that name, but Soul Herder. That's the name. Alright, we have 3 lands here. We have Euro, doing some Euro things. Man, they're playing Euro in every pile. Anything that's playing Bant plays this guy. It's giant. He's everywhere. I wonder why. Alright, so we've got a Claim to Fame that's not doing anything. I haven't hit my 3rd land here. I guess we're just hitting for 1 and passing the turn. I'd really love to save this Unearth. Saving the Unearth for the Skelemental. It's kind of like the point here, but I might have to cycle it at end step here in order to hit our land drop. Hitting our land drop is probably more important at this point. You had to refresh? You're not allowed to refresh. Gotta stay current. Noble. Breeding Pool. Shock? Tap? Sideways? Ooh, shocked. They shocked it in. Alright, I'm gonna cycle this. Hey, Man Knives. Thank you for the resub up. Oh, welcome. Welcome back. Okay. Let's play a Butcher down. I'm going to leave my Bolt open here. Butcher coming down. We're doing this pre-combat in case they have a Spell Queller. Sometimes the Ephemerate list has that. Where's our howls and everything, people? Tell my ISP to stop messing up my node every night and I won't have to. That's a bummer. I'm sorry that's happening. Oh gosh, what is this? Paths my Butcher. Alright, well, that's fine. Sure. A little more black. I think it's probably just worth a Fatal Push here. Fatal Push is a little bit harder for us to use against Euro if that's their line. And I can actually get the Euro off with 2 bolts. So we'll play to that line. It's an Ice Fang. Does this have Death Touch right now? It's 3 other snows. So no, it does not. Gooey Fig. Thank you for the follow. Puts us 1 away from the 2450. Thanks all for the follows. Alright, so next I'm doing what? Skelemental and bashing in for some damage? Are we going to see a Euro here? Green, green, blue, blue. Could. We can get rid of that card. They put another snow-covered forest into play. It's frustrating because it gets rid of the Ice Fang. Flooded Strand means the Ice Fang would be more than likely. Oh, they're not. They're coming at us. Okay, all right. It's a Kroxa. How much do we want to bet that the last card is an Ephemerate? And that my bolt on Euro plus this bolt is not going to kill it. I almost want to just go to combat here. And see if they block. Hey, Matt Knives, thank you for the bits. 100 cheer. Thank you. Let's fire off the lightning bolt number 1. I probably fire both of these off. It's difficult to race the life gain. Yeah, it can be KO diamonds. All right, I'm going to go all in here. If they have the Ephemerate, they get to do the Ephemerate magic. Is that or a force? Could path. Oh, there went the force. The force be with it. It's okay if they kill this because I have the claim to fame here. You just like seeing your name pop up? Well, that's why I've got the notifications. You doubt they run Ephemerate? But they've got Coiling Oracle and Ice Fang. Why not? Opponent discards some cards here. They do keep Euro though, which means this whole discard stuff's not going to help them that long. Force and Ice Fang hit the bin, and Skelemental goes away. So we get hit for 7. They gain 3. They draw a card. They put a land into play. I'm not sure I can battle this. I'm worried. Well, I hit an unearth. That's positive. All right, I'll start with the unearth. The lightning skelemental will bash in, and I'll probably just have to play as Luris here as a defender. We're hoping that when I attack here, it clears their hand, but maybe they have something that prevents me clearing their hand. They'll obviously draw 2 for the turn, and I'll be having a Luris. Path, Ephemerate. That's nifty, okay. They draw a card, I still do skelemental things to them. It's not like this is blocking or anything. I'm always right? No. I'm very rarely right. Oh, Prismatic Vista. Basic Forest. Flooded Strand. Now they don't have white. Okay, Temple Garden. Shocks in. Oh gosh, this is all not good. Don't have a collected company here. Ephemerates. What are you doing? By the way, they have Ephemerate, obviously. I make them discard cards here. I have to play Luris as a defender. I got rid of a Noble and a snow-covered plains. They're going to have some Ephemerates coming off here this turn. All right. Double Ephemerate here. I guess they could just tag Euro once if they wanted to. They're not attacking then. Ice Fang Ephemerates. Ice Fang Ephemerates. Draws 2 plus the draw for the turn. Plus the attack with Euro gets to draw 4 this turn. Flooded Strand. Am I blocking this? Like, I have to block this, right? I don't have a choice. I have to. If I go to 1, this thing just kills me in the air. Gaining 3 life here is probably important. I can go to 1? I don't think I can go to 1. Every card replaces itself. This doesn't help Kroxa. You know, Euro's not trample. Thank goodness it's not your trample. Oh gosh, it's Soul Herder. I'm gonna die. Every card replaces itself. Every card replaces itself. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I mean, if I went to 1, then I'd have a million things. I don't think I have an out here. I got Thoughtseize. I can claim back my Dreadhorde Arcanist. I can unearth. If I had another land, I could Kroxa twice. I guess let's just see what the last card is here. But I'm not going to show them any more than the Thoughtseize. Oh. Bye. Bye, opponent. Goodbye. I'm running away. You win. All right. Sideboard time. Heavy creature. Lots of ETB. I don't know, guys. Terminate. Ashiok, maybe, to stop the Euro coming back. Man, maybe some Eidolons and call it a day there. Butcher's probably not getting through, so we can get rid of the Butchers here. I think Thunderkin's kind of weak. I like Skelemental, though. Drop a Fling here. And 1 Thoughtseize. Run it. We need to start playing Containment Priest. Maybe we should with all the Euros flying around. There you go. Someone's thinking. Someone's thinking. But yeah, Containment Priest might be well situated. And then you can play, like, easily a mono-white, like, life gain Leyline deck with Containment Priest. Think about it. Think about it. Get back to us. All right, opponent. All right, Ephemerate. Take it to us. Take it to us. Hopefully everyone has a good Labor Day weekend, by the way, for those that are celebrating the holidays. Are they going to go all the way to time? It looks like they're going to go all the way to time. Why are they going all the way to time? Come on, we can get this 3-2, right? We can't lose twice tonight. 3, 2, 3, 2. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we're going to time. My opponent's going to use the entire clock here. And more time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's play first. How many times tonight? Should we We should start a counter, and how many times we get no landers. We should really do that. Here's a 1-lander. And I have all red spells. After I have to go to work on Sunday. Did my opponent just disconnect? I saw a message down here but missed it. Kalidas for Euro? That might not be a bad idea. Server upgrade day. Upgrade them servers. I think I'm waiting on my opponent and I'm not really exactly sure what happened. Maybe connections have been a little goofy tonight for a lot of people. The opponent disconnected, is that what it said? Because it's not showing up here. It just says they mauled. Conceded, join the game, choose to play first. It says they joined the game as well. I don't know. I don't know. You work tomorrow, then have Sunday and Monday off. I'm glad I won't be in the store Monday when people come in for oxys and the pharmacy is closed. That's probably not an ideal place. It did say they disconnected. Okay, I missed it. We'll just wait. Lost connection and could not sideboard. Bummer. All right. Well, what's good for them is we have I'm all 3 and I've seen 1 land. Please end the misery. What is happening? Oh, look. There's lands. That's cool. Alright, I'm keeping 4 of these cards. I guess we'll keep these 4. All right, what do we got here on turn 1? It is a noble. We're going to blow that away. Gaboom! Let's see if we can fight back from our mold of 4. Our opponent did not get to sideboard, so we might have a chance. Let's go. Well, if we flood out, Castle Locked Wayne is a way to get out of that. Apparently, but yeah, apparently they disconnected and weren't able to sideboard. But I think they've got a good chance here. I think we're the underdog here still. Flooded Strand, Snow-Covered Forest. And it passes it back. Ooh, I get an Inquisition here, which is kind of nifty because I can Inquisition, steal something like Teferi, attack. Inquisition. Oh, we're getting there. We're doing it. And then steal something else like Eternal Witness. They have a Deep Forest Hermit and an Ephemerate. Give me that Thought Seize off the top. What does this do? Vanishing 3 enters, make squirrels. Squirrels get big. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, Hallowed Fountain. Tapped in. Let's see what they draw. Misty. We knew about that. Fatal Push is not very good. It will kill a squirrel. Yay. I'm not going to use the Lightning Bolt here. I want to kind of save that for another creature. Specifically, maybe this one. Alright. Bam. Misty Rainforest cracked here. Go and get a breeding pool probably. That was dirty. Man, when you get to use Dreadhorde Arcanist and Inquisition or a Thoughtseize, it's crazy good value. Like that alone sometimes is enough to warrant playing this card. End step, I'm going to go ahead and Fatal Push this. I know this makes it reliant on the Dreadhorde Arcanist here. We get an Ephemerate out of them. Maybe I was supposed to wait, because then I'd have the Lightning Bolt. They reveal a path. Oh, I can't play that. So here, we'll go ahead and Fatal Push again. Yeah, I was supposed to wait there. Waiting there gets rid of the Ephemerate better. But this Ephemerate hits nothing. Yeah, I would have waited. I knew about... Yeah, I knew about the Ephemerate too. That was a misplay. Blow them out. We're trying. We're trying, KO. We really are. The worst thing about a path here is the Dreadhorde gets path and I can't claim it. I can't claim it back. I think I'm gonna fire off this bolt. Give it a go at firing this off. They get path and response. I'll go get red. Ooh. This breeding pool is played. Attempting connect for one. I hope my opponent's still there. They were having connection issues. Ooh, an Ice Fang. Ooh, I sort of like this because this will block. Right? Block. Okay, it's not going to block. Path. I'll get an Eidolon next turn. Go ahead, opponent. If the Hermit comes down here, I'm in so much trouble. If Euro comes down here, I'm in so much trouble. If Soul Harder comes down here, I'm in so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. In for one. Grows Soul Herder, flickers Ice Fang, draws a card. I think for our card destruction deck, where we try to take our opponent's hand and dismantle it, running into something like this is not good. I am in danger. I'm in much danger. Yep. Bye. Kroxa. I know we could Eidolon here. Pretty sure I'm just slowly dying anyway. But I can make them discard some cards here. Take some damage, perhaps. This is a good example where if I would have been able to play Kroxa and then in response to these triggers Fling as well, it would have been 6 damage. And then the next turn, if I ended up getting another one, I'd have Claim and been able to do it again for another 6 with 3 mana. So 4 mana do 6, 3 mana do 6. Would have been nice. Anyway, they're going to play the Deep Forest Hermit here. We have a Soul Herder. They're going to flicker the Deep Forest Hermit and they're going to smash me in with squirrels. What a way to go here this evening. Smash with squirrels. Are we ready for this? Are we ready to die by little squirrels? Needs more Plague Engineer? Well, if we find ourselves against more tokens, we can definitely consider that. Flickering the Hermit. I have no outs to this. There's no way I beat a token strategy. Good game, opponent. We'll let them bash me in with squirrels. By the way, that's 16 damage worth of squirrels. It's a lot of squirrels. Dude, this combo right here, Soul Herder with the Hermit, just make all the squirrels. There you have it. A tough evening, for sure. Going 2-3 with this historic inspired list. It's got legs. I think it does, at least. Just running into some tough matchups. This is the list. It is a spin on our Lurrus Kroxa Skelemental list. It's got Butcher, which has been proving to be very good in some cases, and not so good in others. Lurrus has been kind of trimmed down, so we're not playing the Bobble package as much. The Claim to Fame has been pretty decent as well, bringing back some of the Thunderkins, Dreadhorde Arcanists. FLING has been used, but it's only been used on the YouTube video, so look for that as it's posted soon. Eidolon's been great. Needs some more tweaking. We'll keep working on it.